Here's that one senior royal in particular, His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales, Prince William, has resigned himself to this. But as ever, what is it? Hi, good morning, Neil. Sean here in the very heart of London, and as ever, nice to have your company. By the way, we often talk, don't we, about sort of longer lives, living longer, that sort of thing. Well, a wonderful lady in the very heart of West Yorkshire, Olive Westerman, recently celebrated her 100th birthday. That's right, she actually got a card as well from the King and Queen Consort Camilla. Over the moon she was, and she had a afternoon tea party up in Yorkshire in her home, with all of her family and friends. And I love these things, don't you? When they sit down with people and say, "What's the secret to long life?" And I don't think anybody knows. I think it's genes, genetics, whatever. Lack of stress. Does it matter if you've got enough money? Nobody truly knows. A lot of people say, don't they? Hot toddy on a night, a dash of whiskey does the bones good. Now, according to Olive Westerman, the reason why she's managed to live to 100 years old was to avoid talking to strange men. Yes, I know you're looking at me now. Cheeky. But no, it's interesting, isn't it? Because when you ever see somebody who's lived a long and wonderful age, you kind of think, yeah, well, what did they do? How did they manage to do it? Is it organic? Is it vegetables? Not according to Olive. Just keep away from strange men. That's my advice to you as well. Back as ever to your breaking roll story of the day. Now, this story, as I say, is very sad in many respects because when you think about it with families when they fall out, it's normally inwardly, isn't it? People don't know all the ins and outs. You're in a family, you're in a circle, no. But of course, in the case of the British monarchy, the royal family, the world knows. And everybody now knows Prince Harry's dirty business, as it were. He's detailed it at great length and really has been, I particularly think, unkind to his elder brother, the Prince of Wales, particularly those comments about him losing his looks like Diana and indeed, going bald and that sort of stuff. Some people might say it's jest. It does look like somebody planted those particular lines in the book because it just seems really cruel. Why would you say it? It hurts and it hits people. But of course, Prince Harry, as we now know, had to sell a book, and seemingly he sold quite a lot of them, although not as many as Penguin Random House would have liked. They thought this was going to go bigger, but now all hopes are pinned on the paperback. But where does this leave the Prince of Wales, Prince William? Well, according to a very good source, he's kind of pragmatic about it, really. He feels that, he's done everything in his power, his absolute best to try and advise, guide, and, possibly just say to Harry, look, this is the way forward in your life. He decided to take his own sage advice, whichever way you want to look at it. And now Prince William has basically said to a very good source, he's resigned to the fact that he's now lost his younger brother. And seemingly, this is all about mistrust. It's not just losing him as a friend, as a confidant, as a chum. How could you now possibly trust Prince Harry, particularly in the situation that he is now? Because even if he said, look, let's forget, kiss, make up, whatever you want to call it, you would have that nagging feeling at the back of your mind that if you let him in at some point, this conversation could be detailed at great length. It's amazing what recall Prince Harry has, isn't it, when you think about it? But on a lighter note, obviously Prince William said, well, he misses him. The bigger problem is now, he's kept busy with 3 young children, a busy life, obviously being a senior royal, and the love and guidance of the beautiful Princess of Wales. So it is Harry's loss in the bigger picture. But it just goes to show exactly where the brothers are. When people say, oh, will they sort of get back together? Will they sort of let this move forward? According to that source, Prince William simply cannot afford to trust his younger brother right now. Now, of course, this could all change moving forward in the future. But currently, he's lost, according to Prince William. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.